right. Let's do Fairhand Mechanic. Cactar. 1,000 needles. What's up, Brutus? It cast again, didn't it? It worked. It worked. Okay, so it's ×3. And it will cast it 3 times. I think only mods can do it, though. How you doing, Brutus? We'll get you a shout out, buddy. You been playing any COD? Since the last time we talked? We're playing some modded Inscryption. You're great? Hell yeah. Basically every day. I was going to play COD today, but I wanted to take it a little easy. And also, we added over 70, we added a total of 72 custom catches to the fish app. And I figured I'd do some laid back Inscryption and keep up with you guys on the fish app and stuff like that. Thanks for the shouty. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. If we're going to play Fairhand Mechanic, I need to explain it to you. How the Fairhand Mechanic works. The game tries to make it to where you can always at least play a card on your starting hand, right? So the black goat is 1 sacrifice. You're always going to start with a bee or a squirrel, depending on, you know, what you're playing. You're always going to start with a fodder card, side deck, as they call it. That will turn the black goat into a worthy sacrifice, which means he will count as 3 blood. How the game works is typically, in most cases, the more blood required to make it, the stronger it is. Now, more blood means if that goat's gone, you can't do anything else. Like you can't lay this down unless if you have 3 sacrifices, right? It gets expensive. So what you do is you get rid of all your other 1 blood cards. The reason being is because you will get the goat every time in your starting hand if you do that. If you have no other competition for this slot of requirements, you are good to go and you will have the black goat in your starting hand every fucking time. And what that means is that you can start off every round, or sorry, every battle with a 3-star or higher. So when you're picking cards, you cannot grab just any card. If I grab this pixie, that will throw off our Fairhand Mechanic. If I grab Captain Kiddo or Kudo, hard for me to see. I don't know if it ruins it. I'll be honest. And the reason being is because I don't know where bones work in that, because I've kind of seen it to where they both work. Same thing with energy. Energy also fucks up the whole system. So those are the 2 we're going to get, because I'm not going to grab one called Isis just because the associations with the name. I know it's a flower, but I thought there was a flower named Isis also. There's not.
Shit! Oh, bless me.
I thought it was. It's not just a terrorist group. It means something else also. Don't look it up because you might be put on a watch list. Okay. Okay, let's try to burn the mole. Fuck. That fucked up everything. Hey, Cindy Lee. So Fairhand Mechanic is not in play because I don't know why I said Cindy Lee. Your name's not Cindy. Okay, I'm high and I seen the C from the word cat. And my brain ran with it. It seen the C and then it seen the Y. And then it seen the NDEE. So dyslexically, I took the C from cat and I put it in front of the name. Oh, no. I know I'm wrong. You had it since you caught him. Hell yeah. Well, that's a bummer. It's okay. So we're not starting that perfect example. This is not Fairhand Mechanic. You can call me whatever as long as it's not late for dinner. You know what's funny about that? Because at this new job, that's what I actually told someone. I'm not kidding. They asked me what my name is. And I said Corey. And like, I think later he accidentally said Cody or something. And I said, it's okay. Just as long as, you know, don't call me late for dinner. That's hilarious. I didn't have to do that. That mole would have been just fine. So anyways, we just have to make it harder on ourselves, don't we? Oh, for fuck's sake. Just look the other way. So anyways, now that this terrible bout is over, God, what an awful run. An embarrassing one might even say. Do you see how I had the mole to start with and not the goat? Well, I had the mole to start with because it's a 1-blood. And it is going to compete with the place for the goat. Perfect example. This also fucks our Fairhand. Wow, I am trying so hard to make this a Fairhand Mechanic run. That's why we picked the Black Goat run. And that's why we picked 2-blood cards for our first 2 cards that you can pick. Kind of getting shafted. But your name is late for dinner. So now we may or may not have Fairhand Mechanic. I don't know if the pelt messes with it. 100% honest, I have no idea. See how we started with the Black Goat? Worthy sacrifice. I don't know how the pelt works, and we're gonna find out, aren't we? Because that's the only variable we have is the pelt. Everything else is in line. Oh yeah, by the way, if the card that you used for the goat, the goat 4, if it dies, you're kind of fucked at first, and the reason being is because the rest of your deck is going to be super expensive. Unless you, you know, have any other goats laying around, it's going to become problematic, and here's the reason. I know for a fact that goat was my only 1-blood card. Fact. What that means is that if I grab from the left deck, the main deck, I cannot play a card next time. I won't be able to play it down because it's going to require 2 or 3 blood, which I don't have. So what we have to do well, I guess we could have sacrificed what was already on the board, but that's saying that it was a 2-blood card that we got and not a 3. This Persona run is going quite swimmingly. It's not gonna go easy. I don't know which way to go because you don't want to screw your deck. The bacon is legendary? Oh, of course. Legendary bacon. Caesar, you have Bloodlust and Title Lock. Well, this is perfect because we need a 3-blood. Can you burn a pelt? Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, the correct play was in front of me this whole fucking time. Does anyone recall earlier when I said, unless if you have another few goats? Well, why not infinity? No, wrong, fuck, no, stop. God bless America. That would have made the sacrifice more that would have botched what I was trying to do. Stupid fucking. That's not safe scumming it. I meant one thing, pressed another. We're sacrificing, we're keeping. God damn. Okay. How about infinigoats? Every time we sacrifice that goat, it comes back. The bitch came back. Sorry, that's if the goat is, you know, whatever. B, it's a song. So we're gonna lay down Caesar. What's up, Brazilian Patata? Hey, you look good. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, you see how we got the goat? That's because the goat's unkillable. You could say he's the goat. No, for real. Like, he's the goat. All you need is one sacrifice to lay down any 2 or 3 blood. And the goat came back the very next play. You love that song? Hell yeah. Is that Nickelback? I want to say it's Nickelback. I should have kept the B. The B at least does damage. Oh, Theory of a Dead Man. Sorry, I'm listening to the song in my head and the voice sounded very Nickelback-ish, the way I had it in my head. Theory of a Dead Man. I haven't heard that name in a while. I forgot about that band, I'll be honest. Me pelts are the finest. Damn! You know, that goes alongside with, this tastes like chicken. This tastes like chicken. Everything tastes like chicken. Well, that's because chicken tastes like everything. I don't know, I'm just fucking... fire or sacrifice? Well, we don't go sacrifice. Nope, because there's 2 of them in a row. That's too much. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. There is room for a creature around the fire, one said. The warmth will enhance his power, another said. You can do it, said another. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips. Sorry, I don't do that AMSR shit. That was probably gross. I apologize to your ear. That couldn't have been better timing. Jesus Christ, Ash. I'm clipping. Sorry. I know that's cheesy when you're like, clip it. It sounds cheesy. No, that's clip worthy. Are you shitting me? Couldn't make that up if I tried. I forgot exactly what I was saying too, but I know it was associated with disappointment. Oh my god, Ash, that was so funny. Can you hear the noise? Like I can? Does the noise come through the stream? Or does that app need to be put on its own audio line? I mean, okay, the video game is coming through desktop audio. I'm assuming the lurkbait audio noises are also coming through desktop audio. If they're not, I'm going to be quite confused on how the digital, you know, pipes are running, but normally you have to be careful here, remember? When I'm like, oh, goat, you know, if you use it, it's gone. Not this goat. But this guy turns all your shit to gold. And it's very annoying. He does that when you extinguish one of his candles and you enter phase 2. Super fucking annoying. But thank you so much, baby. Thank you so much. Do me a favor. Sorry. You don't want to use all your good cards up first because he will get rid of them. But we can still lay down some good uns. Well, if we had any to lay down. And the reason being is because we get the goat back. So, you know, Infinite Goat. Goat Simulator. Okay, so Garlic Fusion is considered the mellow, but thank you for catching that joint. I didn't realize that I was, oh shit. I didn't realize where we were in the match. He's gonna get rid of my shit, so I... Okay, we keep the moose buck. Fine. We're out of our deck. Sorry, ladies. No more deck. We've given all the deck we have. All we have now is the side deck. There's gold in them cards. I'll explain why I said what I said. It'll make sense, other than just being funny. Gold! I've struck gold! No, my nerves is what you struck. Look what you did! So anyways, we only have the side deck. I was being honest. We don't have any cards, like, you know, there's nothing else to draw on our main deck because it's so early in the game, we don't have the cards. So the only thing we have left now is bees. Just some bees. Dagnabbit! Well, this worked out splendid, and I'll show you why. Goat me, baby. Goat me, baby, even though that wasn't even needed. That goat wasn't even required. I did it just for the fuck of it. I'll do it again. Boom. Fully loaded. Bzzz. You're not wrong. Let me relight your candles. So you know what I was afraid of? Because there's 72 custom uploads to Lurkbait. I don't know if you noticed, but when I deleted it from my folder, it stayed in Lurkbait, which means these are actually, they're not being summoned from my laptop when it's needed. I think these are loaded into the software. So having 72 of them, I thought this would maybe be a little boggy, if that makes sense. Yeah. I thought it might have troubles. It seems to be running flawless. But I thought it might lag with trying to pick them. Nope. It probably just has a number associated with each one, and then once it's ready to pull one, it oh, you gotta get rid of that space. Fucking cost of blood, duh. I do it all the time, Ash. The Black Frost. Did you see what that card was? Disrespect your surroundings. Dun 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 dun. Ting. You won't make it out alive. You won't make it out alive. How you doing, Sauce? That bell hit makes it for me. Doesn't it? Me too. It does. The whole ting. It's beautiful. It honestly. Sauce, I hope you're doing well. Big shout out to our buddy here. So, Sauce, we have 72 custom.
Oh, shit. Oh, bless me.
We have 72 custom. As you can see, God, I'll never get used to that. That is so funny to me. We have 72 custom uploads to the Fish app. And the funniest thing is that's me sneezing. What you heard there when you catch a cold. I don't know what to duplicate. I guess this one, because it's like, no, let's duplicate this one. Arg. You're great. Dude, I'm glad you're great. I'm doing very well. Wow, you weakened it, but it's okay. He weakened the card. He's like, how did I do? Well, I mean, kind of shitty. You duplicated a very good card for me. Just brought it down a peg. But that's Goober for you. I'm actually doing pretty well, buddy. Wow, that's fucking broken. You start off with 1 energy. You get a bone because of you sacrificed the fucking bee for the black goat. That's broken. That's sick nasty. Wow. That one's funny, and one of the biggest reasons why it's fucking hilarious is that there will be a time or two where it happens at the perfect moment. Right? Fuck! I mean, this is amazing. But it also ruins Fairhand mechanics, so we need to sack it. Immediately. Dude, this run's going swimmingly. We're not gonna lose. No, I need to touch all the shrooms for OCD's sake. Thank you. Sorry. Nobody panic. You did. No, you did, Ash. We clipped it. It's gonna go as a short on Facebook, 100%, or YouTube, probably both. Wow, that is fucking gnarly. But yeah, no, you did it. You did it perfect. Sauce, I should probably already know the answer. Fuck. See? See? I mean, we're still gonna win. It's just a little annoying. Sauce, was that a solo project? Or are you in an actual band? Well, this would win if that bullfrog wasn't fucking there. I could have made him not there, but nah. Oh, wait a minute. What was the score? I miscalculated. Oh, we can get rid of it immediately. Nerds candy canes. They are good too. Really good. This run is impeccable, one might even say. Here's how we get Fairhand Mechanic back. While incredibly doing some work. A flying ant. That's not a bee. Hopefully, I don't have to click out of decks. Hopefully, it goes back to you guys can catch. Because if it doesn't, that's going to be slightly problematic. You guys want to see something stupid fucking epic? Watch this. This early in the game, too. King Frost. Okay. You know what? He's not going to be happy with him. But that's okay. You'll get over it. The good old D-twist. The Bone Lord shuddered. You averted your eyes and backed away. What were you expecting? The decrepit wood carver appeared before you. She moved with a certain vigor. Or vigor. I don't know what's proper. Vigor? In spite of her considerable age. You beheld an immense man slouched beside a mucky pond. He appeared to be tearing hunks of flesh from a fish corpse. Some chunks were thrown back to the pond, where a few ghoulish birds snapped them up, and some were sloppily pushed into the hulking man's mouth. Giggity. You bring fresh fish? Why, do you want to put it in your fucking mouth? I bet. Easy choose. It wasn't supposed to clip, but I think it did. I apologize. It's a high-end microphone, so, you know, it catches things, like, nicely. And I was wanting a good, clean... But that's until I seen the meter hit red. We're all you need to be royalty. Now, do you see what I did here? Do you see what I did here? On play one? That's because of the unkillable goat. And also because we have a fully functional fair hand mechanic. deck. All right, take my B. Take him.
Go fish.
Shit's about to get ugly. Boop. And that's how you get rid of the angler. By the way, I forgot to explain the mechanics while the match was going. So once you reach round number 2 on this particular boss, the angler, in front of each one of your cards, he's going to put a bait bucket. The bait bucket is what, if you hit it, it turns into a great white or the shark, which is strong, as you've seen, is a 4-2. Well, if you don't hit the bait bucket, it stays a bait bucket because the bee attacked over it, never woke up the bait bucket, right? So if we only had moose buck, then only a bait bucket would be here. Because like I said, it opposes your cards. If you have all 4 down, he's going to lay down 4 bait buckets. So if you need a strategy to defeat him, keep that in mind, that less can be more, especially on that first part. Once you hit the second round, fucking go ham. Wow, that is so overpowered, it's gross. It's a kill card. Literally. We can get rid of the pelt. I like this one. No, I should have went big. I should have went grabbed this one just to beef it up even more. But I mean, fuck eat. Oh. Hold on. Hold that thought. My patience is nearing his limits. I will paint, just like the master. Where is he? Here he is. Change the sigil. No, actually, please, this time. Change the sigil. Arg! I will give it a try. Because if you combine them, 2 different sigils would be better than... Fuck. Okay. He increased the attacks. Good job. You did fantastic, Goober. High five. Ooey gooey. We should put Goober in the pond. No, honest. I just love how Fair Hand Mechanic works. You just lay down your shit that you want to use, and it's there. And then you can just do it again. This card would be more beneficial in the middle, but I'm not able to, so whatever. That black goat is the goat, I tell ya. He makes this so much easier. Oh God, watch this. Watch this. Done. I tried the finest pelts for sale. It's a lot of teeth. I don't think anything more than 4 is handy because I think he can only give you 4 options. So unless if I find a mycologist, which I would use it on a different card anyways. Fuck. Sad noises. I tell you what, I'm gonna risk the moose buck for 2 reasons. 1, if we can increase his health by 4 instead of 2, that would be greatly helpful when he's a burrower. 2nd is if they eat him, then the only cards left are persona cards. And the black goat is canon. But other than that, the moose buck is canon with the original game. So for those that don't know, when I... Damn. Wow. Wow. You weren't that hungry? Alright. When I do mods, I attempt to try to be mod exclusive if I can, to a degree anyways. That makes sense. You know, make it make sense. But like... So only having persona cards in my hand would be handy. With that being said, the black goat is not a persona card, but we need the black goat for fair hand. So that stays. Wow, that's a one and done. I don't think there's a situation where it's not a one and done. I think that can win every single time it's laid down. Gonna go left because I actually want those sigils on something else, something stronger than a 1-5. It's way overpowered. It's ridiculous. So the goat has a higher opportunity of being a 2 or higher card. So that's why with Fairhand Mechanic, I'll always pick the goat if I'm able to, or not the goat, the antler one, the beast's antlers. Anyways, I wanted to make this just stupidly strong. Oh, cool, Azazel from The Binding of Isaac. Oh, I need to put 2 or 3 Inscryption, like the black goat, right? Put that in the pond. Can you get me 2 tums? Of course. I pushed my luck on that one. My God.
Oh, shit! Oh,
In an instant, several survivors set upon the beast. Blood and bones littered the campsite as the poor creature was torn from limb to limb. Sick to your stomach, you turned away from the carnage and retreated. Here, keep the bones. Excuse me. The trapper sat hunched beside one of his traps, slowly cranking it open. He gingerly removed a mangled hair from the steel teeth, but left the trap unhinged. I'm afraid I must be skinning you today. It's too strong. This deck, super strong. The skinning knife turns. Let's trade. Such powerful creature. You're catching that cold quite often.
oh, bless me.
Out of 72 different cards. Oh, you know what? It is a common. Which means... Oh! It's a common card, so you're going to actually catch it more often. It's not just ranked common, like, by name. You're going to catch it more. The reason why I put it common, I didn't even put that together, thinking that it would show up more. I named it common because it's called the common cold. You know, so it was a play on words. I didn't put it together that, you know, fucking... It would be caught more often because it's common loot, just like you would an RPG game. Your lives are restored. Hang on. I'm going to get my buddy Gilly, see if I can get him to... try to catch Myers. He's a huge Michael Myers fan. He's also a good friend of mine in real life. Trying to swindle him so I can get an extra view. No, we love Gilly. As you can see, he's second on the leaderboard. We love Gilly. Gilly's here a lot. That's what I was trying to say. That sounded bad for a side. I apologize. He's here a lot, and he's a good friend of mine. We love Gilly. Had nothing to do with the amount. Oh my goodness. You could say 0. I still fucking love him. Yeah, see, it's limited to 4. Ain't that some shit? Okay. Oh, how I relish this moment. Do you, Lushy? Do you? You want to catch these hands? Again? In my defense, he has a better KD than I do, so... We're gonna go in straight for the kill. Why? Because we fucking can. Soon. straight for that kill. This ought to work again. Oh yes, still works just fine. Ooh, Art the Clown. Yeah, so he wanted clown, right? I picked the less scary of what could have been. In my opinion, okay, someone that doesn't like clowns, you're just gonna look at me being like, that's fucking scary, dude. What are you talking about? But to me, that doesn't look like bloody, crazy clown. You know? I get your point. Yay! Misplays 10. Rude.